Today I'm going to check out the second part of the video of Dave Ked, weird but genius things in Finnish homes. I saw throughout the comment section that you really enjoyed the first part. Lots of stuff I didn't know they were unique to Finland, like for example that the part where you put your dishes to dry, you know, because I know that my parents has it and a couple of my friends has it too, but many houses in Italy don't have it, so I didn't know it was a Finnish exclusive thing, that it was invented by the Finns. So that was pretty cool. And also the little cutting board that they have in this first drawer here. Wait, I will show you. This one that I didn't know what that was for. You told me that you put the other cutting board on top, so that was really cool. That was really cool. And the sauna was the one that most amazed me. That you told me that many Finnish apartments have an indoor sauna, or they have like you know, like a communal for the building sauna. So here in Europe, most places you just get like the communal gym, or I don't know, like a garden or whatever where you can spend your free time on. But a sauna, wow, that's incredible. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's check out the second part and let's be amazed by more weird but cool things in Finnish homes.
Welcome to my home once again. So back in the summer, I made a video called Weird but Genius Things Found in Finnish Homes. And I made a list of things which I just was not used to seeing and using and stuff since I lived most...
Yeah, I just want to say, the quality, bro, the quality is so much better than the other video. Damn, he upgraded, huh?
of my life in the UK. And then moving from the UK to Finland, yeah, there was a lot of different stuff which I think should be in every single home in the world. So I had that list of things for the first video, but since then I've come across several other things which I either missed out from the first one or that I've found out since then. So here is Weird but Genius Things Found in Finnish Homes Part 2. But first I'm going to touch on a few things that came up in the comments of the first video, because there were two things in particular which sparked quite a lot of comments, and that is the drying rack above the sink and also the cutting board.
Yes, exactly. In my video reaction too. That's pretty cool. I mean, those stuff are quite useful, and it really struck me that it wasn't that common, right?
Which is like built into the kitchen. So first of all, the drying rack, which is built in.
Oh, drying rack, that was the right
Finnish homes, right above the sink. I still think this is a genius invention, even though since that video we have actually got a dishwasher. This is still really handy. But in my first video, I mentioned that I think whoever invented this should be a billionaire. but there was a comment actually left on that.
But who invented a dishwasher deserves to be even richer. For lazy people like me, come on, without a dishwasher I would die.
Sanomat article because they wrote about my video for some reason. And someone said that she was
that's pretty cool. Wow.
Or a billionaire, in fact. So yeah, that's a shame. Quite honestly, she deserves some kind of Nobel Peace Prize or something, because I can imagine this
Nobel Peace Prize
she invented has saved a lot of relationships. But moving on to the next thing,
that
is
is
the
true.
cutting board built in, which probably got the most comments on the actual video.
But you need to stack another cutting board.
Wanted to tell me that first of all,
for bread,
there's another
right?
cutting board, or there should be another cutting board above, which there is, but that is equally, if not more, disgusting than this one. And also that it's mainly used for cutting bread. Still not cut a single thing on these, by the way, even since August when I made that last video. And yes, they do come out. Pretty genius. And I guess, yeah.
So you can wash them then. That's fine then. You can. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so the one on the bottom is just to give like a steady surface to be cutting on the one on top. I mean, the one on top you can just wash it like another cutting board. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty genius, I would say. Wow. I mean, I always feel so lazy to to use my cutting board, because I always have to move out all the things. I don't have my kitchen is very tiny, so I always have to move out all the things, so I'm so lazy to cut the stuff. Some of the times I even put myself, like if I have to cut a carrot or zucchini or whatever, I just go like next to the trash bin and then I just like peeling and cutting like there, you know, just trying to not make anything fall. Yeah, I'm too lazy, guys. I'm truly boyfriend material, right?
If you can be bothered,
if I had that, I would be cutting all the time.
I'm going to go ahead and leave that as the next tenant's problem, I think. So, moving on to my fresh new list of weird but genius things about Finnish homes. And most of these things
I'm excited.
are in the bathroom.
Oh.
I wonder what they could be. All right, so the first thing, and actually the thing that was probably mentioned the most on my video and something that I completely forgot about is this little thing.
Oh, I do have one like that, but mine it's, I do have one like that in my toilet, but it's not that good because the water takes so long to get warm, so I don't know. You gotta be careful, you will wet all yourself. I never use it. I'd rather just take a shower after I get off work, if we can say that way.
Right now.
Yeah, that is too much. You're just getting yourself too wet, right? I mean, yeah, maybe I'm not good at doing that.
So yes, the Bidday Shower, which is
I remember, wait, sorry for stopping too much. I remember when I was staying in Egypt visiting my friend, they had like I don't know, there was like a button that you press and then like a steady but not so hard the steam of water will come out and wash yourself, you know, after you're done with your business. That was pretty good. It was a really nice sensation and you wouldn't feel so wet. But with that thing, I don't know. I guess you gotta keep a towel next to you, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. I don't know why. I prefer my bidets in Italian.
Really, to be honest. I mean, I do get it. I understand what it's used for. I personally don't use it, and I don't know how much this is used in normal Finn's lives. But I guess I don't use it because I wasn't brought up with one in every single bathroom.
Yes,
I've even
like
seen
me.
these in like coffee shop bathrooms and restaurant bathrooms.
Oh, really?
Which to me is a little weird. I was just about to say, leave a comment if you use one of these, but I do not want to know. I do not believe that comment. And although I don't actually use this for the reason.
Bro, I want to see how many of those. No. I don't want to spoil the other things. Later, I'm gonna check out the comments.
That it was made. It is actually quite handy to like help you clean the bathroom and stuff, and like if you wanna clean the drain, it's just really like handy, and it goes pretty much all over the bathroom.
Yeah, that is true. I use that for most of the stuff.
There was a comment actually that said that it's good for helping you rinse off babies' butts and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it has its uses other than the obvious. And this is actually quite useful because I don't actually have to move in order to tell you about the second weird/genius thing. And that is the fact that in our bathroom, we don't only have one drain for the shower. If you just have a look over this side, you'll see we have a second
but he already showed
drain.
it
Yes,
in the first video.
February. Don't judge me. Now, I have heard rumors or stories that this is particularly the case to have two drains in student apartments, mainly because there were so ridiculous. Mainly because students tend to fall asleep in the shower. They'll block the drain of the shower, so they'll sit on it or pass out on it.
Who would fall asleep in a shower?
And the shower will keep going, and then that leads to flooding of the bathroom and then
Bro, what?
of the building as well. So that is why there is a second drain in student apartments in Finland, which blows my mind. It is just, it is so funny that that was such a huge problem that they almost standardized this. I think it's hilarious, but
Is that true?
all right,
Let me
moving on
know.
to the bedroom. And this is actually something that someone in the comments of the last video reminded me of. But oh my God, this is, I don't want to say saved my life because that would be a little bit dramatic, but it has changed my life. It really has. And I'm talking about this. So to the untrained
What's
eye,
this?
this is a duvet cover. This is just a standard floral patterned duvet cover. But my friends, this is much more than a duvet cover. This is a genius invention. Why is it a genius invention? Well, because of this. This, again, like the drying cabinet, is almost worthy of a Nobel Peace Prize, because I can imagine that there have been many couples fighting when they're trying to make the beds. One person's like, grab the corner. Why aren't you grabbing it in the corner? But with this handy little hole in your duvet cover, you can just grab the corner like this. And now it's in perfect position. You literally just shove your arm in, you grab the corner of the duvet, pull it to the corner, and bada bing, bada boom, your marriage is safe. Now I think these are thin lace on sheets. So that's what leads me to believe that this is actually either a Finnish invention or
I'm not impressed with this one, I'm sorry.
Nordic invention, I don't know. But I have seen DIY versions of this on sheets that don't originally have it. So
Not such a fan of this type of stuff.
It's just so amazing. So the next thing, and this was a huge oversight on my part in the last video, and that was to mention that almost every single Finnish home has a sauna. And it didn't really occur to me to add it in the last video because actually we don't have a sauna in our apartment. But although our apartment itself doesn't have a sauna, the building does. There's no getting away from it. It's almost like a human right in Finland that everybody should have access to a sauna if they so please. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of sauna. I've definitely gotten more into it since living here for the past almost 1 year. But yeah, I don't miss having one in our apartment, and I'm realizing what a silly thing this is to say to an audience of Finns. So let's rewind a little bit. Man, I really wish we had a sauna in our apartment, you know? And although I am not super into the sauna, I do appreciate the value that they give you and like your soul on like a freezing cold day. Maybe you've been out all day and you go home, you jump in the sauna and you just thaw out and you chill. Just like when we were in Lapland, it was like -30 and all I wanted to do was just go into the sauna, and it was amazing. So the fact that almost every single home has access to a sauna is incredible. And I read a really interesting fact recently, something like there are more saunas than there are cars in Finland. And that doesn't surprise me in the least.
Is that true?
The Finnish sauna is a substantial part of Finnish culture. There are 5 million inhabitants and over 3 million saunas in Finland. So there we have it, folks.
Wow.
Moving on.
It makes sense though, if you say that probably most apartments do have an indoor sauna, plus the building has a sauna, plus the ones that you have in the wild, you know, and the ones that probably you got in the gym. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot. But it will make sense. That's cool. It's a cultural trait. I like it.
Now the last thing is right here.
Cultural
I know you're
features.
thinking,
Sorry.
there's absolutely
Whatever.
nothing here. You're just in a hallway.
Cultural thing.
How wrong could you be? So if anyone watching isn't from Finland, prepare your brain because it's
Okay.
about to be blown. This is what you might think is
Prepare.
our front door, but there's a second door. That's what? You're looking at here. And I know what you're thinking, Dave, that's not that big of a deal. But for me, I think it's pretty genius because not only does it help keep the heat in, it's also an extra security measure so no one can like peep through the no one can like peep through the little letterbox. I don't know why I would expect anyone to do that, but anyway. It's also great for sound insulation, which is great for me when I'm making these.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if my neighbors have actually
That's
heard me
genius.
talking to myself for like an hour at a time. And they're wondering what the hell's going on, probably. Now, of course, all of these things are pretty normal things that you see around, but for me, as a foreigner, as a British person living in Finland, these are pretty strange, but also quite useful things, which I think should be everywhere. But if you think I've missed anything out, on these two videos, let me know in the comments below. I'll be really interested to read them. But once again, please don't tell me if you use a bidet or not. I think that's what too much information TMI was made for, actually. But anyway guys, that is about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please hit like on this video. And if you're new around here, I make videos like this every single week, usually twice.
Oh, that's pretty cool. British kids try and finish candy.
Over here. There are some links in the description to my other social medias like Instagram and Twitch. Fun stuff happening over there as well, so go and check them out if that's what you're into. But once again guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I like his video. He's such a fun character, you know. He's a really nice man, and I like his videos. But yeah, guys, I wanna really dive deep into what he said before when he went to Lapland and it was minus 30 degrees. I mean, I can't imagine anything like that. If you have any recommendations for some extreme video of that kind, please send it to me, so I'm going to react to it, because I really want to see what that is like. Wow, that must be insane, right? And to answer his question that he made before, I don't use a bidet. I don't have a bidet. I'm Italian. Italians are so proud to have a bidet, and other countries don't, besides Argentina, I think. But I don't know. I do not have it. In this house, there's no bidet. This house is pretty old, actually. They built it back in the days when they opened a factory that many people moved here to work in. So it was just industrial buildings. So it's not that good, actually. And yeah, guys, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you later for more. Ciao!